how loud does these speakers really get? How strong is the Bluetooth connection? And are they really waterproof? I'm gonna be all the way across the parking lot on the highway, headed home by the time that thing stops. This gotta be a technical error. That is crazy.
Today, we're putting 7 JBL speakers to the ultimate real world test. We'll be testing out how loud can these speakers actually get, how far can they last when it comes to their Bluetooth range, and can they actually survive a waterproof dunk test. So as you can see right here, we got a whole bunch of different JBL speakers. We have the Clip 5, the Go 4, the Flip 7, the Charge 6, the Xtreme 4, the Boombox 3, and finally the PartyBox Encore Essential. Now let's talk a little bit about how we went about testing each of these speakers when it comes to the different categories. For the first test, we tested out the loudness by utilizing an SPL meter, which measures the loudness in decibels. During the test, we placed it about 1 meter away from each speaker, and we played the same track at max volume. We also placed a mic within the room so you can hear how each speaker sound in a real world scenario. Next up, we tested the Bluetooth range of each of these speakers. Now, the goal of this test was to see how far you could have your phone away from each speaker and still have the speakers still playing. Now, to give this test the best conditions that we possibly could, we went out to the Sweetwater Pavilion to test everything out. It's a good thing that we did this because these speakers went a lot farther than what we had anticipated. I played a song on my phone and then I walked away from each speakers to see how far I can actually get utilizing a measuring wheel. Don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I used. Now, as I was walking away and measuring my distance, I noticed that the speakers would cut out a lot sooner than what I thought it would. But as soon as I turned around and the phone had line of sight with the speakers, everything would play back just fine. The number that we actually ended up recording was how far could these speakers actually get when the phone had line of sight. Now, for our last test, super simple. We took each of these speakers and we dunked them inside of a water tank. All of them are waterproof as expected, except for the PartyBox. We did not dunk this one. This one is splash proof, so highly recommend you don't do that. We noticed something super cool during the test. All of these speakers actually floated on water, all but the Flip 7 and the Clip 5. So with that in mind, if you know you're gonna be out on a lake or out on a boat, and there might be a chance that you drop one of these speakers in the water, you might wanna choose one that can actually float. Now for the results. Now to start with, for the loudness on the Clip 5, it got to 82.2 dB loudness. For the Bluetooth range, it got to 469 feet with line of sight.
Man, this little bad boy hung in there. That's crazy.
And it is waterproof, but it doesn't float. For the Go 4, the loudness got to 78.5 dB. Its range got to 415 feet with line of sight.
415 feet is our final stop. Look back here, that's the video team, all the way back there.
It is waterproof and it floats. Next up, we got the Flip 7. For the loudness, it got to 87.7 dB. For the Bluetooth range, it got to 650 feet line of sight.
Now we finally got the stop. We are at 650.
And it is waterproof, but it doesn't float. Now onto the Charge 6. It got up to 89.9 dB for the loudness. For the Bluetooth range, it got up to 662 feet.
We are at 662 feet for the JBL Charge 6. Woo, I'm tired.
And it is waterproof and it definitely floats. For the Xtreme 4 over here, it got up to 91 dB for loudness. For the range, it got up to 431 feet in line of sight.
We still going? No! Wow!
And it is waterproof and it does float. The Boombox 3 got up to 94.8 dB for loudness. For the range, it made it out to 627 feet line of sight, and it is waterproof and this bad boy floats. Finally, for the big boy on the block, the PartyBox got up to 90.8 dB for loudness. For the range, it got up to 737 feet.
737 feet on the PartyBox, all the way clear across the parking lot.
And of course, it is splash and dust resistant and not waterproof, so don't dunk this bad boy. Now, for the final results. The Boombox actually got the loudest out of the bunch. The PartyBox over here went the furthest. They all are waterproof except for the PartyBox. So keep that in mind. If you want to go far, take the PartyBox, but just don't dunk it in water. For my honorable mention, the Flip 7 right here, even though it doesn't float, it did go the second farthest when it comes to the Bluetooth range, coming right in behind the PartyBox right here, which kind of surprised me because of the size. As far as the loudness on the JBL Flip 7, it kind of surprised me as well because it came in at 87.7 when it comes to the loudness, and compared to the other smaller speakers, I thought it would kind of be in the same range as those. So there you have it. That concludes our test of the JBL speakers. Let me know in the comment section which speaker surprised you the most that we tested today. If you want to get your hands on one of these speakers, there will be links in the description that'll take you directly to sweetwater.com. And if you got more questions that we didn't answer in this test, feel free to reach out to your Sweetwater sales engineer. They can get you squared away on anything that you're looking for. Till next time, be awesome and be creative.
It is still going. The little guy is hanging in there. Let's go. Let's go.